Someone stole my YouTube channel with a single email. I had 160,000 subscribers, completely gone. Over 2,000 videos that I'd made over the course of 6 years, literally gone. And here's the part that should scare you if you've never faced anything like this, and it definitely is something that I was not aware of. I never even typed in my password. My two-factor authentication was on the entire time, but unfortunately that didn't really matter at all. So let me tell you how they did it so that hopefully if you have anything valuable on the internet that's worth stealing, this will help protect you, because you're probably more exposed than you think, and most people are. That's one of the biggest lessons I'm learning from this. So if you go to my main channel right now, which is Arie S1, you'll see something like this channel doesn't exist. It doesn't just tell me that a video was removed or anything. It's literally telling me that this channel was removed entirely because it violated community guidelines. Why? Well, because the hackers took control of the channel and ran a crypto scam on it. Funny enough, one of my subscribers was literally in the middle of watching one of my videos when they noticed that the account was changed and swapped out for, Ethereum Foundation, and ran this Vitalik Butter in Ethereum live stream that got over 200 viewers. And pretty much as soon as YouTube saw that, they just nuked the entire channel, which is actually good in my opinion. I would much prefer them do that than keep letting my subscribers be misled into some sort of scam. And to be clear, that obviously wasn't me. I don't do crypto giveaways, but YouTube doesn't know that in the moment, so it saw that and then just pulled the plug on the channel. So how did somebody even get in, right? Let me walk you through it, because it's actually cleaner than you'd expect, but also very simple. And again, this could happen to anybody. It started with an email of a brand offering thumbnail design help. And I get these emails literally every day from sponsors, all kinds of companies trying to work with me in one way or another. So this is just like my natural workflow. I'm always answering emails and going through them and getting back to the people that are relevant. And that's exactly why this works so well, right? Especially for all creators out there, they're most likely managing their own channel. So they're answering their own emails. Therefore, this is like a really natural way to get in. And since I get real collab emails and sponsorship emails and stuff like that every single week, this one just completely blended in. And that's pretty much the whole trick. They're not hacking your computer necessarily. They're hacking the fact that you're used to clicking on some of these emails. Now, unfortunately, I did click this link and it didn't even load anything, which is kind of what gave me a weird red flag sense, but I was very busy, so I just went about my day and continued working. But here's the part that people get wrong about 2FA, because two-factor authentication is what everybody's been asking me about. And yes, I did have two-factor authentication set up, but they didn't crack my password. They didn't actually need it. And they didn't need my 2FA code either. After doing a ton of research, now I know that what that link did is it actually grabbed a session token from my YouTube channel where I was already signed in. And apparently you have a session token for every site that you stay logged into. So the attacker basically just takes that token, loads it into their machine, and now they're just logged in. No password screen or 2FA prompts. It's actually insane. Apparently two-factor authentication only triggers when you're logging in, but if you're already logged in, there you go. So that's a lesson that matters a lot. 2FA basically protects the front door, but if these guys already have a key and they can just finesse in, then they're able to do it through that session token. And from there, things happen super fast. They basically just locked me out of that Google account, changed all the recovery emails to separate emails, the password, everything. Then they spun up the rebrand of my channel to this crypto thing and started the live stream. And then YouTube did the rest of the damage here. They saw the scam and right away just flagged it. And like I said, just nuked the channel. So here's the big takeaway that I want you to sit with. The bigger the channel, the more valuable it becomes, and the more careful you gotta be. Social media accounts, personal brand accounts, YouTube channels, even on other social media platforms, these are all assets and they're quite valuable to a lot of attackers, as you see. So here's what I'm doing now and what you should do too if you want to protect yourself against these kind of things. So I'm trying to make something good out of this. So for one, just obviously stop opening any links that you get via email unless you know 100% that it's from a trusted source. And if you have to open different emails for work like I do, then do it through a separate browser where you're not logged into anything, or honestly through just a separate device. The second thing I'm doing is getting a physical security key, a little hardware key, like a security key that you can put into your Google account. That's the one thing that can't get session jacked like these digital apps can, even 2FA apps. And number three is checking my active sessions, and you should check your active sessions too on all of your critical things that you're logged into, right? See where people are logging in from, or if there's any sessions that you find suspicious, and just log them out. And number 4 is just to assume that these emails are a threat. You know, everybody used to fall for these Nigerian prince emails, right? But now they're a lot more sophisticated. It's like polite people trying to help you out in some way, but in reality, they're trying to scam you. Now, I'm working with YouTube to try to get my channel back, and I'll make a full video update if and when that happens, because the recovery process, it's its own story. Honestly, I'm not even sure that I'll get it back, but I am optimistic about it because of the nature of the scam. But until then, this is going to be the home base for my channel. I'll continue to upload here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to let this discourage me, even though, yes, it's kind of annoying. But that's another great lesson as well, is to just not depend on one single platform for anything. Whether you have an e-com business, right? That's what I normally talk about, and you're entirely dependent on Meta, or you're entirely dependent on YouTube, X, whatever. Be omnipresent, and you'll be in a much better position if something like this happens to you. So luckily, for example, I've been getting a lot of community members sending me messages on X, on Instagram, even in the Discord. As I just showed you, somebody caught this like 30 minutes from when it happened, which is incredible. I love you guys. But yeah, that's why being omnipresent is really important. So I'll keep you posted. For now, please subscribe to this channel. And again, I appreciate everybody that flagged this for me, and I appreciate you staying the course with me. Thank you. Peace.